are you?
Hi, how are you?
So good to see you. I'm glad that you came back. I'm sorry we missed our last appointment together. How have you been doing?
Good. It's been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's been the usual thing.
Yeah, what have you been doing this past week?
Well, I was out for a couple of days, from school, so that's why, I missed my last appointment with you.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm here now, so.
Well, I know, that means a lot. It really does. I'm glad that you came back. I know last appointment, the last time we met, we were talking about your relationship with your mom, and how we can strengthen that. I was just wondering a little bit more about what you and your mom's relationship was actually like and what you guys like to do together.
I mean, we don't. Well, this past week, I mean, before, Friday really started for me, we watched TV for a little while. I mean, I really wasn't doing my homework that
Yeah.
I really wasn't. Like, I just been distracted lately.
Yeah, did you think about how you could change your relationship with your mom, or are you just kind of hesitant to start trying any of the things that we talked about? I know sometimes it's harder to start doing the things that we need to do, and then once you get started, it's much easier to keep going.
Yeah, I think it's hard just because, like, we haven't really had a relationship, so it's difficult to start now. Like, I'm grown
Yeah.
now, so it's like if you want to start a relationship and stuff like that. Like, she ain't never, she's a good mom, but she hasn't been like there a lot, because she has things to do. So
Yeah. What kind of things does she do?
well, she works like 2 jobs.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, she just quit her other job. She had 3.
Oh
So
my.
she looks out for us, so that's why I don't really like step on her toes or anything.
Yeah.
Um,
Is she interested in any of the things that you do? Like, do you ever get to talk to her about your day?
I mean, we talk, but we don't get into depth about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Do you ever get to talk to her about, your extracurriculars? Like, how does she feel about you singing? I mean, I heard your word on the street nowadays.
I mean, I'm not really that big, but I mean, my music is out there. People know me, but
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make a career out of it.
But does your mom know how good you are at it?
I think she knows, but she's probably scared.
Do you ever get to talk to her about boys and anybody you like in school right now?
No, we don't talk about that.
Do you have a boyfriend? Are you involved with any boys right now?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's just a friend. Like, he ain't my boyfriend no more. Like.
Yeah. You guys still hang out?
No, we don't. We don't really hang out that much.
And what did you guys like to do together?
I mean, we didn't really have no relationship, that you're supposed to have. It was more like, hung out, have some fun together, and that was it. Like, it wasn't nothing special.
Yeah, what do you consider fun with him?
Like, doing some things and,
yeah,
chilling, drinking.
So you guys like to drink together? How much do you think you drink in a week?
Oh, not that much. I mean, this past weekend was a little crazy, but I don't drink that much. I don't think so.
So you think this week was crazy, but it's usually not like that?
No. It's just this weekend was different, like, for some reason. It was just different weekend.
just different for just a particular reason? Or, I mean, did something happen? Or was there a big party?
I
Any
mean,
reason?
no, not really. It was just a normal party. Like, it was a big party this weekend because, you know, some guy, some rapper, whatever. And
Yeah.
me and my homie got invited to the party, so we went, and, you know,
Mhm.
things like that.
So at these parties, is there anything else that goes on that you usually don't do, or things that you get into that you talk to your mom about, or wouldn't talk to your mom about, or
I wouldn't talk to my mom about it.
do you get into things like that often?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty often. What kind of things are there? I see that your kind of, your behaviors changed this session. You seem like you're high anxiety right now and itchy and irritated a little bit. Is there anything that I should know about?
I mean, things just got a little bit wild this weekend. For real. Just a little bit. I mean,
Is there something that you're trying to forget about, or that you think that you need to do these things for this specific weekend for any reason? I mean, this is unlike you. If this is just one-time thing, then what happened at the party?
well, I ain't gonna lie. I really don't know what happened. Like, I remember me and my girl went there, saw my now ex-boyfriend, and I mean, we started drinking. Started drinking heavy too, like heavy stuff. Started drinking heavy too, like heavy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did that make you upset when you saw him?
no, like we was cool then, but then, I mean, he started, things started getting out of hand. So,
Yeah, I see that you have a bruise under your eye. I was wondering what happened there. Was that part of the out of hand situation?
a little bit, he gets mad sometimes, and he just don't know how to handle himself. But he's a good guy. It's just
Yeah. How long have you been seeing him?
off and on like 10 months or something.
Like,
Maybe less than that.
how would you describe your relationship with him?
It's just fun and games. It's not really, like, I know he loves me, but sometimes I just don't know.
Yeah. Does this happen often that you see him?
No, he don't hit me all the time, you know.
So you don't allow people to hurt you. Like, does this cross the line for you?
I mean, people hurt me so all the time, but
What makes you think that you deserve to be treated badly at all, anytime?
I mean, cause I'm ugly.
Who tells you that you're ugly?
People like my boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, whatever he is. He tells me. I mean, I just be hearing that. I hear that stuff all the time growing up, and
How does that make you feel?
I guess it gives me, I just feel, sometimes I just feel powerless, like I don't have a voice sometimes.
Mm. So you believe it. You believe it in your heart.
Yeah.
What do you mean when you say people say that people hurt you, and have they hurt you in any other ways?
I mean, yeah, people hurt me with, you know, especially like, you know, when you're young and you hear a lot of negative things all your life, like just growing up in a negative environment with the drugs and
Mm-hmm.
women getting hit like every day, like it's nothing there. It's nothing. And like people doing negative things to you, it's almost like you can't help it.
Yeah. Have negative things ever been done to you?
I mean, yeah, just yeah, my mother, she, you know, I told you she always had to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, my father, he left us when we was like, when I was 4, and it was just me and my younger sister. So my mom would let people watch us, and
Yeah.
some people just, you know, they did stuff to me, not my sister because she was so young, but you know, they did stuff to me, and it just happened over and over again sometimes.
Yeah. I know. Thanks for disclosing that. I know it's really hard to bring those feelings back up. I know it takes a lot for you to think about those things.
Yeah.
How old were you when that first happened?
I was 5.
You were only 5 years old.
Yeah.
Where did it happen at?
It usually happened at our house. The guy who we know, you know,
Mm-hmm.
he used to come over, and I would be his like target.
Yeah.
So it was.
Did your mom know about it?
No, she's not gonna know. Like she don't know about it. I never told anybody. Like this is the first time I'm ever saying anything about it.
So nobody knew about this at all, ever?
No.
And you've been holding it in this whole time?
Yeah. Kind of felt good, just a little bit, but it's still a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
It is a lot. I want you to know it's a lot, and it's a lot to make sure that you say something about it. I'm glad that you came to talk to me today.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel when that happened?
You know, I was just felt powerless. Like it just felt dirty. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just hopeless, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff. Like I knew it was wrong. I just didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, and now that you got me thinking like about everything that's happening, it's like I was meant to be this way. You know, letting men hit on me, and you know, like I don't care about myself. I really don't.
I know it's a lot, Mary, and I'm really glad that you came to talk to me, and I hope that you can come back next time when we can finish our session. I think we've made great strides today, and I still want you to continue to think about this and think about your relationship with your mom, and over this next week, Make sure that you can come back to me with some information about how you would like to change as a person and things that you'd like to do differently in your life. And I know that you're a great singer, so I want to make sure that we focus on that if that's what you want to focus on.
Yeah.
And this is all about you. So when we come back next week, we'll continue this conversation.
All right. That's
Okay.
cool.
All right. Thank you so much, Mary.
Thank you.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah.